I'm gonna put everything I have on right here on video, and hopefully it all goes good. First thing I do, I always get my legs all laid out in front of me. First thing that's gonna go on is left thigh. Either do one leg at a time or both legs, whichever. Okay, and I will turn them to the side just so I have some bending room. And every time I put these on, I always do an inspection for cracks, seams breaking or whatever. Us clones can't have any seams. Everything is bonded out, so. And if you do see cracks, bondo it. Glue it, bondo it, sand it, do all that crap over again. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on my knees. Over here, I got everything laid out where I don't have to bend over and get it since I am by myself. So left knee, right knee. Put on the right knee. Can you all see what I'm doing? All right. Okay. The calves. Take the spoon out. Only way to get your leg in, you got to pull the calf out like that. It's called a spoon because these are fitters. No way you can get your foot in without taking this off. Okay, this is the right leg. So I'm going to put it in open area, open spot of the calf in first. I'm going to slide my foot back up a little bit. There, and then I spin it around. Okay. Let's go ahead and put my one of my boots on. We'll zip it up. All right, so you can see. Now it's time to put the spoon back in. It has a clip and a rail that I built in there. So this is going to go back in. There you go, hear that little snap, a little pop, I mean it's in there. Okay. Make sure none of the part of my shoe is sticking out, make sure everything's tucked in. Same step for the other leg, pull the spoon out. There's a spoon right there, and there's a clip. For all of y'all that aren't familiar with clone armor, there's a clip right here where my finger's touching. And this will slide in, you pull it down, push it up, and it snaps in place. So take that out. I think I've done this a few times to where everything's almost coming automatic. And I'm pretty anal. I like my stuff to go on easy without having a handler. I know some costumes out there, some armor kits, you gotta have a handler, but I'm trying to do it to where I don't really need one. I think the easier you can put your armor on, the more you'll probably enjoy it. This is my opinion. Alright, so let me step back. Now I can spin these around. And again, I'm kind of aiming towards the people who are not familiar with clone armor. There's Velcro straps here on the top of my thighs with, you see that, with loops right here? So, next thing I'm going to do, so much shit. I got a belt, the it snaps together. So I'm going to take that belt, bring it through the loops, go through the left loop. Then I got a little strap here again with the loop that I put in the front. I'll explain that in a minute. This is my kind of own little custom thing. I'm sure y'all do little custom things to y'all's armor that might not look pretty underneath the armor, but it does its job. So at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? So I'm going to put this on the belt, and it's going to sit in front of the belt. Just put the loop through the belt, and I'm going to buckle it up. Now I got this piece right here, and it has Velcro on the top. So that's what this is going to do. I'm going to put on my cob, my midsection. It has a harness. There's a Velcro strip right here in the middle. I'm going to attach it to here, and all that does is it pulls on the belt that is attached to my thighs, and it keeps my thighs from dropping. Keeps everything, you know, in place. Because we can't, clones, unlike TKs, we can't go downstairs. I mean, because we have the knee armor, so if you're trooping and these thighs decide to drop and sit right on top of your knee armor, it becomes a real pain in the ass when you're walking. So with these knee inserts, I won't have any biting on my armor, but still I want to keep the thigh armor from dropping on top of my knee armor, so this keeps everything in place. Again, everything is about keeping everything in place. Don't want stuff to move. Again, I'm real anal about that. Alright, so here's a midsection, the cod and ab. This is quite different than what most of y'all have from Imperial Surplus, and I am going to eventually get Kevin's. But this is what I have for now. It's approved. I did some work on it myself to make it look better. If you notice that the ab and the cod is one solid piece. I'm thinking about when I get with Kevin, I'm going to buy his chest. I think I could combine his chest with my back. And I'm going to cut this off here. This will be my cod and keep the same hookup I have here. And of course I'll need his kidney section, which is it's bigger, and my chest comes a little bit lower, so it's gonna open up my ab section a little bit when I get his armor. But for now, this is what I'm using. It looks pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. Got to remove my check my hat out. I need a 500 First Legion hat. But before I do that, I'm gonna take that strap and I'm going to pull on it. And then I got another strap right here of Velcro. I was going to pull on it to where I got a mirror right here. It looks pretty good. I'll keep everything nice and tight. Alright. And then I got a piece of Velcro pulling on these buckles. See, I got buckles right here. I have a piece of Velcro right here. It's pulling them together because I've noticed at times it's just me. If I didn't have these pulled together, the buckles would be sitting about right here, and sometimes they'll expose when I'm wearing my chest. I don't want anything shiny or silver showing on my, under my armpits. So I just keep them pulled together. I don't have to worry about them ever showing. Again, it doesn't look pretty, but who cares? I don't give a shit because no one's gonna see it. All right. That comes off. One thing that I typically do before I even put my shirt on, I put my doggy collar on. Alright. Usually I'll tuck this underneath my shirt, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. Let's go. I like to put on my, at this point of the juncture, I like to put on my bicep and shoulder. Bicep is from Imperial Surplus. My shoulder plate is not. Eventually I'll have everything from Imperial Surplus, but Don't really have to, but you know, again, I'm anal. If I have most of my stuff from Kevin Weir, I want all of it from Kevin Weir. So I did reshape it a little bit to make it kind of look like his, but you know, let me strap it in. I got knee pads inside my shoulder armor, which I use the strap on the knee pad right here that holds it in place, and then I got a snapping right here that's going to snap to my chest. So as I get this stuff on, my mobility starts to disappear quite quickly. My range of motion, I should say. I do have kind of a bad right shoulder, so I do struggle getting these on if I'm alone, snapping them. If I did the left first and the right second, it works out okay. I can do it. I'm ARC Trooper Ordo, so I should be able to do it, right? Okay. I'm gonna put on my elbows right here, right. These are silicone straps. I love them from Dino. Man, really helps with your range of motion on your arms. I don't have to worry about the pinching. Wait a minute. Right on left, left on right, right? Left on left, right on right. That's the way it should be. Okay, rookie mistake. At least I caught it. Okay, here we go. Right elbow on. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the camo. If anything falls off the bed at this point on the floor, all I can do is look at it. Because I can't bend over. Okay, got that in. That's there. Okie dokie. Nothing pisses me off more when I'm trying to put my armor on them by myself and something falls on the damn floor. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the snaps in. Here we go. That's such a nice sound when you hear that. There's that one. There it is. Alright. Put the Velcro here. Attach it. And the industrial Velcro, man, that shit is so strong. Okie dokie. Now I'm starting to look like a clone. Alright. Moving on. Okay. We got the gloves. That's somewhere at this point when I put my chest armor on, I'll put on my voice box. It's going to sit in here, but I'm not using that today. So let's go ahead and put on the Poltron. There it is. This one is this Velcro. I might change it to snaps later. Even though it holds it in place, it just kind of bugs me hearing the Velcro move around. Kind of annoying, but again, that's OCD. Me being anal. Ammo pouch. I'm just gonna stick it here. Put on my gloves. These are Under Armour gloves. And I have some Velcro right here on top for my hand plates to stick on. And I have a strap to my hand plates too that go around my wrist. Okay. Now we're going to do the forearms. Put on. I got some straps here on the forearms that helps them from dropping. Put on the right one with the compad. Getting there. Here's my hand plates. It would suck if I dropped one of these. I got a little strap here, and then I got some Velcro that sticks there, and just kind of keeps everything nice and tight. That's what she said. Put on the right one. Everything comes off a lot faster. And then put it on. Push up my forearms a little bit. Okay. Step back. Oh, gotta put the cherry on top. This is where the transformation begins. And that is how you put on clone armor. Wait, not done yet. Wait, don't go anywhere. My orders, don't move. What is a clone without his pew pew? I have my holsters and guns. They're the pistols. They're pretty much almost finished. The guy who's making them for me told me to be done by Friday and go out Friday, so I should have them next week. So I'll have some side arms here and here. So I'll have my voice box on. I hope you all can hear me. My amplifier. So this is it. I just put everything on here on the video. Let me take a step back. Can't see shit. What's behind me? Alright. Hope you can see everything. I'll see you on the battlefield.